Hello everyone, back again with Jeremy. Sorry, fixing this thing here. Alright. Hey, so today I want to talk to you about something. Have you ever been in a situation where you feel it's too far gone? Where you feel as though it's gone too far and you can't bring it back? I know that when I was younger, as I was starting to realize that, the stories and the lying and stuff wasn't working, that I'd say something to somebody, and then I'd try to reel it back in, and I'd try to start to bring it back, and then they'd ask me a question about it, and instead of admitting it, I would add another piece to the lie. And there's a saying that the further to keep a lie going, you have to continue to lie. You have to stack it up. You have to keep adding to it. So my question to you guys is, have you ever been in a situation where you feel it's too far gone? Where you feel that the story that you've developed is too far to bring it back? Because I don't know about you guys, but this is what I used to do. And then it was bad because let's say that I was going to go see somebody, like a famous person. I'd say I'd go see this person, or I saw them somewhere. Well, then somebody might ask me a question about it. And I'd have to be, well, I was at that store looking for groceries. Well, what was that person doing at that store? Well, I don't know. I didn't, whatever it was. And it keeps going and going and going. And the problem is, one, like I said, honesty and your word are the most important things you have. And two, you start to lose track. And so these stories, they compound on each other. And the lines start to get blurry. And I understand that feeling of it's too far gone. I can't bring it back. And so I do understand this. But there's a couple things. One, people talk. Like if you run in a circle, people talk. They do. You don't want to be known as the liar, but you end up becoming that. And then it even gets to the point where people will ask you questions about your story just to essentially make fun of you with the group. We had a gentleman when I was older say that he killed a deer with a knife. And then somebody asked him about it again, and he said, well, he jumped out of a tree onto its back and killed the deer. And then somebody asked about it again, and he used a silent sheath to kill the deer. And it compounded and went and went and went. And I've done the same thing. People would have asked me stories, and I made something up, and then the next thing I know, somebody's asking me something else, so now I got to add another lie to that. And what I'm telling you today, I know this kind of seems like rambling, and I'm sorry, but what I'm telling you is you're never too far gone. I can tell you when I started to pull back from this, that when I finally came out and said, you know what, it was a story, I didn't actually see that person, I didn't go there, I'm sorry that I lied, whatever it was, I'm sorry. My friends started to change. I wasn't the guy that I felt like was being made fun of. And don't get me wrong, I'm a guy, so we pick at each other and we make fun of each other, but I don't feel like that I'm the butt of the jokes anymore. I don't feel like that people come to me to ask me questions about my story I told. A couple videos ago, I told you guys that if you want to be the person who has all the cool stories, if you want to be the guy with all the cool stories or the girl with all the cool stories, then go do them. And then here's something I can promise you from self-experience. You go out and you do that, there is no blurriness. There is no lines. There is no, like I said, I want to go skydiving. That's one of my things I want to do. And I can tell you that some of the things I've done in my life, if somebody was to ask me about it, there are no blurry lines. There, I did this, and this is how it went down, and this is who I was with, and so on and so forth. And then a lot of times, here's the video, here's the picture, check this out. And the people that I knew that, that were the ones that kind of made fun of me and that I was the butt of the jokes, it's turned into something cool for me. I don't really see a whole lot of those people anymore. But when I do, and I tell them a story, and, for me to be able to say, here, check this out. This is a picture of that day. This, I was so excited about this, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't the same guy. Maybe this is someone different. Maybe he did go do this. And that's what I want. I want credibility. I want to be the person who tells the cool stories, and I want to be the person that has truly done it, not made it up. I want my life to be nonfiction, not fiction. So that's all I'm telling you guys today. You're never too deep. You're never too deep to get out of a lie. And we talked about before, you don't want to open old wounds to, I just completely forgot the word. You don't want to open the wounds to try to make yourself better and hurt somebody else, is what I'm trying to say on that. So, you're never too far. Be honest. Be the person that, people want to talk to and hear your cool stories and know that it's not a farce, it's not a lie. So, I appreciate you guys' time. I appreciate you listening to me. I'm so happy about all the subscriptions and the comments and stuff. If I can do anything for you, please let me know. I love you guys. If I can do anything for you, let me know, as I said twice now. And we'll talk to you tomorrow.